Hello, my most amazing artists, and welcome back to Art. Today, we are going to read a very special story called Elmer by the author David McKee. And this is a very special story that tells you about how important it is to simply be yourself and to accept others for the way that they are. So we are going to read the story of Elmer together, and then I am going to guide you through step by step on how you can create an elephant, and then it'll be up to you to decorate it however you want. But first, let's read the story. Elmer by David McKee. There once was a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall and short, fat and thin. All were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same color. All except Elmer. Elmer was not elephant color. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. So you see, Elmer is all different patchwork colors. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games and jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, the cause was usually Elmer. But Elmer himself wasn't happy. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. So all of the other elephants think that Elmer's really funny, but Elmer thinks that they're laughing at him because he looks different. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. "Good morning, Elmer," they said. And you can see all the different animals in the jungle. We've got hippos and lions, tigers, zebras, alligators, turtles, giraffes. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for, a large bush covered with elephant-colored berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell to the ground. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over the berries this way and that. He picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over until he was covered with berry juice. When he had finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like any other elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. "Good morning, elephant," they said. So I guess the berry juice worked. They didn't recognize him. They think he's just a regular elephant. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the other elephants noticed him. Can you guys see Elmer? As he stood there, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around. Same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud, same old elephants. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent and serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk and at the top of his voice shouted, "Boo!" The other elephants jumped in surprise. Elmer was helpless with laughter. Then the others began to laugh. "Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun," they said, laughing harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. When the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant as Elmer was washed back to normal. "You've played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest laugh of all. What would we do without you?" "We must celebrate this day every year," said another, "the day of Elmer's best joke. All of us elephants will decorate ourselves in his honor, said a third, and Elmer will decorate himself elephant color. And one day each year, the elephants color themselves yellow or orange or pink or red or purple or blue or green or black or white and have a parade. If you happen to see an elephant in the Elmer's Day Parade who is ordinary elephant color, you will know it must be Elmer. So they love Elmer's joke, and they decided that they're going to celebrate this day by getting all dressed up themselves, just like Elmer, and Elmer will dress up like a normal elephant. And every year, one day, they celebrate Elmer Day, and they have an Elmer Day Parade. So let's learn how to draw an elephant just like Elmer. Okay, so to start drawing your Elmer the Elephant, your own version of Elmer, you are going to need a piece of paper to draw on, a pencil, an eraser, and then things to color with. Now I'm going to draw my elephant, and there is one part that you're going to need to erase, so it's really important that you draw it in pencil first, but then I'm going to trace over it with my black marker just so you can see what I did a little bit better. So to make my elephants, I'm going to start off by making sure that I'm really using the size of my paper. Don't make it too little. You don't want an itty bitty little elephant. Okay, you want a decent sized elephant. And I'm going to start off by making a giant letter C. All right, and that's going to be the body of my elephant right here. This giant letter C. All right, and then I'm going to be erasing two little parts where my front legs are going to be. So I'm going to make sure I leave some room for the head. And I'm going to make a giant letter C. Okay, just like that. And I'm actually going to add my legs first. I'm going to add one leg here, one leg that'll be behind that leg, and then another leg in the front, and another little leg behind that leg. And now I can take my eraser and I'm going to erase the lines that are at the top of my two front legs. Those are the two bigger legs that you made. So now if I trace over my elephant with a marker, you guys can see a little bit better what I've got going on here. So these are my two front legs. I've got two back legs, and there's my elephant's body. So now I'm going to add the head, and I'm going to do the head and the trunk, come back up, and make the mouth. So what you do with the head is you come out a little bit, okay? Then you're going to come down, make a nice little curvy trunk. You're going to bring that trunk up a little bit and in, just like that. All right, so you're gonna come out, down, make a curvy trunk, come back up, bring it in a little bit because this little area right here is where his mouth is, and then here's the bottom of his chin. All right, now right up here, I can add a couple little extra lines here just to show his smile. This area right here, I'm going to draw his ears. Elephants have really big ears. And I'm going to give my elephant an eye. And don't forget his little tail. One of the things that I love so much about elephants is that they are so big, but their tails are so tiny. And after that, all that's left to do is color. Now, you can color your elephant however you like. I'm going to grab my Elmer book again, and I'm going to take a second, show you that page with all of the elephants decorated for the Elmer Day Parade. If you want to pause the video at this part to see the elephants, that's probably a good idea. If you want to get some ideas, you could do rainbows, spots, flowers, zigzags, polka dots, whatever you want. I chose to do some primary color polka dots. I did red and blue polka dots and colored the rest of my elephant yellow. And after I was done, I took scissors and I just kind of cut around my elephant. If you want to cut your elephant out, if you want to keep your elephant on the paper and maybe draw a line behind him and color that green and a blue sky, make the jungle, you can do that. There's all sorts of creative options for this project. So you can follow along with me again. If you need to rewind or pause, you can go back in the video to watch how to draw your elephant again. Otherwise, if you've already drawn your elephant, get coloring, create it. Show me how creative you can be with the way that you color your elephant for the Elmer Day Parade. And don't forget to take a picture and send it to me when you're done. And I can't wait to see what your Elmer's Day Parade elephants look like. And I'll see you guys again next time for art class. See ya!